Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank each and every one of my loyal subscribers and viewers for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update from the video that I posted last week about the GBPNZD. For those of you who have been following me, you know that is my pair of choice. I know the pair like the back of my hand, and I wanted to point out something to you guys. Just to give you guys a heads up on where we are with this trade. Alright, now when I pointed that trade out to you guys, it was more or less a trade alert, and we notice now that the market has gone down significantly. Alright, now although it might have only been a couple days since the actual alert, I want you guys to notice that on this particular trade here, we both noticed that it has gone down and broke out of the level of it broke through the level of support. It was consolidated, which it broke through that level, and now we're realizing that the market is going down. Now, something that I was questioning about was, Scott, how did you know that it was going to actually break down? Now, of course, in Forex trading, you guys know that everything is speculative. All right, you don't know with certainty, but what you do is you learn to look at what's the highest probability move wise. So if I could just explain this to you guys and let you see what I understand about the market, knowing that this pair is my pair of choice, I know how this market moves. Now, if you notice, I got in right at consolidation. But there is something quite significant about that level, and I'm going to point out to you guys a couple instances of this happening within the last couple months that I want to point out to you guys, really within the last month or so. If you notice that I got in at this level of support, all right, it was consolidated. Now, you might ask yourself, okay, how did I know? Let me just show you something. Before I do that, let me just show you that, let me do this for you. I'm going to show you how this market was consolidated, and this was its containment, alright, pretty much. Now, if I really want to get in on this consolidation, all I would have done was drop down to a lower time frame and waited until the market crossed out of it like this. I could have dropped down to the 4-hour. And I could have waited until it crossed through, or I could have dropped down even to the 1-hour. And I could have waited until it broke through. But if you see, when it closed through, the market actually went up, and then it went down. So with that, let me show you what I actually did. I put in my sell right there, because there's something quite significant about this level, something that happens quite often that I thought that I would just capitalize on, because I know this pair. All right, now if you notice, the market gapped down, all right, since the Brexit situation on Thursday of last week, the week before last, the market had gapped down and it gone down and it came back up. All right, now since then, the market had not broke this gap area. It never broke it. Alright, it only consolidated at that level. Now, some might consider that to be an aggressive move for me to put in a sell. Let me explain to you why I did this. I put a sell in and the market did go down. Now, like I told you, I know my pair. The market at this point, before the Brexit, the market gapped up, and when the market gapped up, it came back down and it was holding steady at the gap. It would not break the gap. Of course, news of the significance of the Brexit on Thursday 2 weeks ago, of course it could break through that level, but it held strong. Alright, now let's also look left and let's see that this also was a gap. Now, the market did not close above the gap. It was held bound at the gap. which that told me that if it was held bound at this gap and it didn't break above, and then when this gapped up and it was held bound at that gap, let's eliminate this candle here, because we know that was news, heavy news, might I say. That could do whatever it wants to do, because there's no way you're going to stop that. But the fact that it was holding steady there, and then it gapped down, and it was holding steady at the gap as well, that was enough for me to know that it was going to go down. And when it went down, look what happened. The market has gone down. On my 3 trades, I am over 300 pips in the money. That's major. And that's me knowing my pair. And I tell each and every one of my students, just like I'm going to tell you, you have to focus on a pair of choice. You know, you have to focus on your pair, choose a pair, study that pair, learn that pair, do everything you need to do with that pair. And more than likely, you're going to master that pair. There's nothing that the market can do with the pair that you choose to study and know like the back of your hand that you will not be able to make profit off of. In this case, some might look at this as being an aggressive move. I would say it was aggressive, but because I know this pair, I knew what it was going to do. Every pair isn't the same, but I know this pair. So now you see that the profit is major, and it has just gotten out of the, just broken through that support level. The market can go down quite far, you know, and it could be a major profit. And this is one of the ways, one of the techniques that I have that I might not talk very heavily on, that I share with my members of the So Darn Easy Forex movement. These are the type of strategies and the type of techniques that I utilize to make profit on a continuous basis. So without you knowing these things, you would look at this as just being an aggressive move. But the fact that I know this pair, the fact that I know how the market moves, I was ahead of the game, and I'm at the forefront. It doesn't get any closer than this. So in fact, when the market had went up this day, I took money going up and closed out, and then the market started going down. I put my sell in, realized where it was going. If it backed off again, it's going down. And that's not always with every pair, but at least I know my pair. So I just wanted to point this out to you guys, let you guys know that if you did take advantage of this opportunity, and you probably had just gotten in yesterday, because you couldn't have gotten in as early as I did, because, well, you could have. If you've gotten in, then that's great. But if you're just going off of the confirmation, you wouldn't have been alerted until yesterday. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys can see the depth of knowledge that I have. If you are one of those people who are watching plenty of my videos and you're skeptical about if this is real, if you're skeptical about if I could make this type of profit on a continuous basis, all I can say is you know, the group, my results, you know, speaks for itself. And if you're interested in learning more about my strategies, not just the strategies that I have on my website, but those that I just happen to use when the opportunity arises, like this one, just knowing the market. Take advantage of learning more about you know, Forex. Come on through the Forex training that I offer with the So Darn Easy Forex movement, and you too can learn to be successful. All right, that's it for now, you guys. I hope that you guys gotten something out of this video. I hope that I've reached, you know, all 4 corners of the world, because that's what I'm used to doing. I hope that you guys like this video. If you like it, please like it. If you don't, I understand. If you dislike it too, I understand that. The main thing is that I'm putting a message out there, and I don't get caught up in all the other stuff. So I just glad to be able to be of help to a multitude of people. All right, until next time, you guys have a great day. All right, peace.